Hi everyone, welcome back to Kira. In our last episode, we got in a little bit of a fight with Akira Yashiro. He's the head band member of a Panic. Didn't like us. We lost the fight, but his girlfriend came along, broke it up. She basically took us back to their place and healed our wounds. And turns out Akira's not such a bad guy. Got to hear his side of things. It seems like an all-around good guy. So anyway, let's continue on. I feel pain from my chest as I lay on my side, but it isn't from the injury from the fight. I reach in my clothes and unhook the bra. This was the problem. What a strange feeling to undo my own bra. It's disgusting. I wish the only time I had to do a bra was for the girl I like. I think about what we talked about with my eyes closed. Sorry guys, I got a bit of a cold. It's annoying. Yashiro's a serious guy. Sounds cliched, but I really think it's difficult to be a musician. It really is. I'm sure what he had to lose to become a musician includes something he can never reverse. To live to fulfill a dream should be like that. I don't think I can do that. I sigh in my heart and try to go to sleep. I hear Yashiro whisper the sound of clothes rustling. Oh my. Mika answered him whispering. What's going on? This is not a time to wonder. I feel their eyes looking at me. I flinch and act like I'm asleep, but when I think about it, I should have said something to let them know I was still awake. But wouldn't I know? No, I know that. And that's why I felt nervous. I hear Shiro making some noise. Mika's voice is getting sweeter. What should I do? It's my last chance to tell them I'm awake. I just say I'm sorry, but I'm still awake, then they'll stop. Wait a minute. Do I have a right to stop a lover's moment like that? Shouldn't the lovers feel free to do whatever they feel like? Or do I just want to listen to that? No, it's not a matter of whether I want to listen or not. Pretending to be asleep and listening to somebody having sex shouldn't be what gentlemen should be doing. No. Of course, I'm not a real gentleman, but I would like to pretend to be a gentleman, as every other man wishes. I make up my mind and try to say, but my words don't come out from nervousness. I hear Mika talking to Yashiro as he touches her. Shirt is gone already? She didn't have a bra on today. That means, is she... What do I do? Is it okay to stop them now? Man, I like honest women like Mika. Why am I feeling sad? It's not something to think about now, is it? I open my mouth. Oh. And I hear him take her panties off. I give up. I pretend that I'm asleep and listen to them make love from the beginning to the end. I'm jealous. Oh, thank God I haven't edited anything out. I look into the mirror when I woke up in the morning. I feel relieved to find out my face isn't swollen. We have breakfast together. I sit in front of the happy couple at the table. I didn't sleep much, but I don't tell them that. I pretend to be happy as well. We have dried fish, miso soup, rice, and some pickles for breakfast, which was a very common breakfast menu. Mika fixes my makeup before we leave together. The morning sun shines on us all. I hear birds chirping in the morning sun, and Nagoya too, of course. I don't feel embarrassed anymore as I felt yesterday. If I'm getting used to dressing as a girl, then it's a scary situation. Sure. Shiro has a cool smile as he goes off to work and hands me a piece of paper with a cell phone number on it. I enter his cell phone number on my phone and write a cell number on the back of the paper and give it back to him. Yes, but our band is... No, I'm not joking.
万一解散してもまた活動することもあるかもしれないしな。その時のために取っておいてくれ。いいバンドマンとは知り合いになっておきたいからな。
Yes?
今度スタージェネレーション紹介してくれ。ファンなんだ。
I figure you already knew them. Maybe not. He smiles bashfully.
へえ、そうなんだ。いい経験をしたね。
I was sitting in the car waiting for everybody else when Tanoya calls me asking me how everything was going. Huh, man, you would not believe the day I had. I tell him what happened yesterday, and he sounds impressed. Yeah, he seemed like he was having the battle of his life. It was amazing to meet someone like him in this world of nihilism. Tanoya explains something unexpected. According to him, it's not rare, and the members of Star Generation are someone like that. I thought Star Generation got all the attention and they were making a lot of money, but it's not the case. They don't know what will happen tomorrow and they live for the moment. Is that true?
うん。そのヤシロって人が言った通り、音楽ってのはどうしても
No,
機
that's
材を
true.
揃えたり、足代だったりで興行にお金がかかるものだからね。
Yeah, I went to a music shop and it was like, man, this stuff is so expensive. I don't know how people afford it, but whatever. It's a passion, you know? So at that point, money doesn't really matter. But you sold a lot of CDs, didn't you?
そんな金もうないよ。最近はね、あんまり音源作らないから。作れば売れるだろうけど、八木原さんが偏屈だから。
He seems stubborn. Oh, then you have to be a pro.
仮にメジャーデビューしてそこそこ売ってもどうだろう。その後、数年中
Yeah, you gotta be like
まと
consistent.
もな暮らしは難しいみたいな話だけどね。
You can't just ride off of one success. You gotta be
どうやったって
consistent
ね、
with your
将来
albums
設
and your
計なん
music.
か立てられっこないよ。
There's no dream or hope. Music changes life for sure. For the worse.
そう？
Don't you think so? The way you put it now just sounds bad.
そうは思ってないんだけどな。だって音楽の世界は無限なんだよ。自由で優しくて、自分で演奏するのもいいし、人の演奏を聴くのもいい。こんないいものは他にはないな。
Making me confused. Stop confusing me, Kenta.
そうなんだ。なんでだろう。あ、そうだ。村上くんが僕の家にいるんだ。変わる？
Oh, you guys having a sleepover over there? You didn't invite me? That's how it is. I see. When I'm gone, invite the friend over to sleep over. Johnny hands the phone to Murakami without waiting for me to answer.
やあ、ブログ見たぞ。お前の写真だらけだな。まるでお前の写真集じゃ
I'm
な
a
い
very
か。
pretty girl. That's why I'm taking pictures. It's a long story.
そうだ。あの半裸の写真は何だ？お前だと分かっている。
Dude, that's creepy.
ああ、
Don't
肌
say
を露
that.
出させてるとドキッとするな。
I worry about you. You make me sick. By the way, you're bugging him again.
そうだ。ずっとギターの特訓してるんだぞ。殿屋のマル秘テクニックをいくつも教わったからな。お前、
What are you talking about?
お前な。この若き日の夏を家でじっとしてるこっちの身になってみろよ。なんだかどんどん置いていかれてるような感じだ。俺だってちょっとは活動しないとな。
Why don't you study for the test? Besides, it's only been 3 days since we left, man.
3日はでかいぞ。世界は日進月歩だからな。そうだ。車の調子はどうだ？
It's barely together. It's a little scary to go fast, but it's doing great.
おお、そうか。それはよかった。事故には気をつけてくれよ。いや、心配してるのは車が壊れることじゃなくて、
What about me?
女の子たちが怪我しないようにって意味だからな。
You want me to get hurt? You want me not to get hurt? You're mean. You don't have to explain. Can I go now? They're coming soon.
いや、ちょっと待ってくれ。
God damn it. What?
お前、うまくやってるか？
Well,
そうだ。他の子たちとうまくやれてるか？喧嘩とかしていない。
how will we be fighting? Doing fine.
普通？本当か？風呂や着替え覗いたりして怒られてないっていうのか？
I'm not you, Murakami. I don't do those things, man. Nope.
なんでだよ。林間学校の時一緒に女風呂覗いただろう。
I hear Tanoya in the background. Stop laughing, Tanoya. Did you do that? Yeah, we sure did. I've been busy. We've been hanging out since spring. I just don't feel like peeping when they're taking a bath.
性欲は大丈夫か？女の子に囲まれてち
Shut
ゃ
up.
できないだろう。
What kind of question is that?
だってお前、友人が欲求不満の果てに性犯罪とかしたら悲しいだろう。
You call me a rapist? call me a rapist, Mark? You call me a rapist, you son of a bitch. I won't do that, man. Although I'm in a horny hell, is that all you have to say? I need to go now. We're sightseeing Kyoto today. Goodbye.
京都？大阪じゃないのか？
Or just pit stop. That's tomorrow. We don't have anything today. So we decided to stop in Kyoto on the way.
そっか。羨ましいな。
I'm hanging up now.
それないな。じゃあ分かった。最後に一つだけ。
What?
俺関西弁ってすごく好きなんだ。だからもし関西弁の女の子と知り合ったら電話
Hang
番
up
号
on him. Hang up on him. Damn Murakami. Soon the girls come out of the hotel and leave for Kyoto. On the road again. We hear a high-pitched noise coming from the car as we take the freeway. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
なんだかいじめてるみたいでかわいそう。
I used to think the engine would blow up or something and get scared, but now I'm used to it. We drive through Komaki, Ichimiya, Ugaki, and enter Gifu. We take a break at the Yoru service area by the freeway. Yuru sounds like a restaurant we're familiar with, and that's where we have a light lunch break. They're eating udon or oyakodon, depending on how hungry they are. I don't know what happened to Chini, but she's eating a soft-served ice cream with curry flavor. That sounds nasty. She gave me a bite, but it was sweet and cold, like a regular soft-served ice cream with spices of curry mixed to it. I imagine if I take store-bought soft-served and mix regular curry powder, it'll be something like this. It's disgusting. Glad he shares my sentiment. I think it's some kind of a bad joke to sell this. There can't be anyone who actually thinks this tastes good. But then Kashiwara eats it, says it's delicious, but Kashiwara's strange anyway, so her opinion doesn't matter. Kayari, who eats anything, says she can't eat it, but Kashiwara eats it all. I felt like I found a monster inside of graceful, modest Kashiwara when she said that. We pass Sekigahara when we get back to the freeway again. Sekigahara is the most famous historical battlefield of Japanese history, so I was excited to see it. But it's just a small town in the mountains, so we passed through in no time. What I was imagining was an armored samurai storming through on a horse. I knew I was just dreaming. After that we enter Shiga. Shiga is famous for the Biwa Lake. When we pass the lake, we finally arrive at the goal for today, the old capital of Japan, Tokyo. But it seems like we still have a long way to go. I sit on the back seat next to Kashiwara today. Oh, she's so cute. Kashiwara and I have our instruments with us and we were playing with the headphones on. Yes, we're trying to come up with a new song. It'll be our second original song. Let's say we get about 30 minutes at the gigs, and we usually play 4 or 5 songs. We have 2 original songs, and I think we'd be more proud to play. I'm not saying copying other songs is bad, but I feel guilty to my audience if I could only offer them someone else's song when they came for us. That makes sense. I want to offer them our own music since they come from far away to see us. Jeannie said we can keep it as a souvenir from the tour, but I want to finish the song during this tour and play it somewhere. But it's not easy. I have more knowledge and technique than before, but it gives me more options and I can't make up my mind. Do you think the second single should be more complicated and technical since the first single was easy and simple? Or should we do a hard and fast song? What do you think Tsunade would say? Well, he only says to be honest to your heart and write it out as you wish. I take my headphones off to ask Kashiwara. She tilts her head.
殿屋さんは芸術肌の人ですから、ちょっと私たちには難しいレベルで言いますよね。でも私たちも私たちなりにいい曲にすればいいって。
I agree. Well, the best music we can make. I think about what the essence of good music. What's the essence? There are very good, simple, and strong songs. Using a high level of technique can be a good song too. There are slow, sad good songs and happy good songs. There are lots of good songs out there in different genres. It's like there's a good classical music and there's good rock and roll. There's no way we can decide which is better, and we shouldn't try either. Since we are a punk band, we don't have to be concerned about classical music, but even in the small punk world, there are a lot of different tastes. What kind of music do you like, Kashiwara?
好みですか?
Yeah, not only punk music, but even classic, jazz, gagaku, or whatever. I know she likes practicing with everybody, and playing together. I also know she loves a few songs, but seems like she just likes pop music as a whole, including punk music and rock and roll. Anyway, I'm not sure if she really likes the pop music we're doing right now. I heard she grew up listening to a lot of classical music.
私は
Oh goodness.
何でも好きですよ。
Kashiwara's smiling. Are you sure? Don't be shy. It's really important. I know people leave bands because of the differences on what they think of music. I've seen it on TV. It's true. It won't be a problem among friends in a normal world, but the passion these musicians have is so scary it changes their lives. So, very important issue to talk about early on to understand each other.
でも本当に何でも好きなんですよ。
Kashiwara looks troubled. Sure.
本当です。
Everything is the worst word there is. It's the same thing as nothing. I can't get any information from it at all.
じゃあ前島さんはどんな曲が好きですか？
I like interesting songs with a sense of
ユ
humor.
ーモアですか？
Yeah, it doesn't mean fun, happy songs, but something mixed. You know, not just hard and that's it, or sad and that's it, but it has something hiding in the music, you know?
あ、わかります。こう奥行きのある曲ですね。私そういうのも好きですよ。
She's smiling. Does she really like everything? Well, how about something you don't like?
そうですね。正直言うと私そもそも曲の良し悪しってあまりわからないんです。
You don't know.
はい、子供の時からいろいろやらされてますけど未だに
I see.
参考にならなくてすみません。
No, it made me feel better when you say that.
安心とは？
Well, I mean, I don't know either. I was feeling insecure about it. Like, what if I liked something bad and didn't like something good? I'm sure it's fine as long as I'm enjoying the music by myself, but writing a song is different.
ああ、なるほど。
So, you made me feel better. There's no way I can understand if you can't, since you grew up with music. Who cares if it's good or bad?
でも私はただ感性が鈍いだけですよ。
I ignore her modesty because if she's insensitive, then what will that make me? By the way, can I change the subject?
はい。
I saw you throwing your cell phone away when you left the house. Was that really okay?
あれは
Toshiwara looks down suddenly.
あの時はなんだかとても面倒になってしまって、今となってはひどいことをしてしまったと反省しています。
She's blushing as she looks up.
昨日公衆電話からちゃんと祖父に電話しました。謝らないといけないですし、佐伯さんのことも気になりましたから。
I see, was he still upset?
はい、祖父はやっぱり怒っている様子でしたが。
Oops. I see.
ねえねえ、さっきから何話してるの？
None of your business, you nosy brat. Jeannie yells from the back driver's seat. Driver can't hear the conversation in the backseat since there's loud music going on in the car. I explain how Kashiwara called her grandfather out loud.
私もずっと気にしてたんだ。でも連絡をしたからとりあえず安心だよね。でもねカッシー、健康には気をつけるんだよ。今は怒ってても夏が終わった後に前より健康になってればおじいさんもきっと大喜びだから。
I hope so.
そうですね。ちゃんと体に気をつけるようにします。
え？何？
Honey.
ちゃんと気をつけます。健康になります。
Kashiwara yells out, trying to beat the
そう
noise.
だね。
でももうすでに少しずつ体は良くなってるような気がするんですよ。昨夜もライブ後なのにほとんど熱が出なかったですから。
So you did have a fever. I cut in.
はい、それは
You better not be hiding this shit from us. Kashiwara nods modestly. I see. You need to become healthier, but it's fine to be in a band to get healthier. Doesn't rock and roll sound unhealthy?
今なんて言ったの鹿之助。
Shut up. I said being healthy and being punk rocker don't go together. Why is Shino so quiet? Isn't this something she'd love to cut in on? Is she sleeping?
聞いてるよ。寝てるわけないじゃん。
Never sleeping. Karari turns and shows her face from the passenger seat. She looks down and sad.
どうしたの？
What's wrong?
字を書いてたら酔っちゃった。
I didn't know. Why would you do that?
あのね、私詩を作ってたんだ。新曲に使えるかどうかはわからないけど、これ見てくれる？まだ途中なんだけど。
Karari handed us the open notebook. Kashiwara and I looked into the notebook together. Oh, that is so adorable. Rock and Roll Journey lyrics by Karari Shino. Kanagawa, Shizuoka, Aichiken on the freeway, here we go. Say hello to Nagoya. As golden fish washed over us. We ate lots of things. We ate lots of things and we played lots of music. The costume was wet with sweat. I left in the basket without washing. It made them stink, it made them stink. Saria was upset with me. I was yelled again for leaving my socks on the floor. I stood by the window to make a promise to myself not to do it again. Rock and roll, and we get on our way again. Where will we end up tomorrow? We're lost in our youth. Rock and journey. The end. That was beautiful. She didn't clean up. I feel sorry for you. Like a Kashiwara.
靴下だけじゃなくて、下着も全部脱ぎっぱなしだったんですよ。私が全部拾い集めたんですから。
Kashiwara frowns.
そんなのを見てほしいんじゃないよ。もっとね、市場を味わってよ。
Poetic sentiment. I see.
市場ですか。
Isn't it more like a diary?
ええ、確かに。日記文学だよ。
Diary literature? Karari made it up.
せっかく考えたんだから、もっと論評してよ。
We're giving you feedback. If you don't like it, then too bad. What should we do? We can't say anything. It's horrible, Karari. I'm insulted. I don't want to read it. Get this paper out of my face. Karari has tears in her eyes.
もういいよ。
She's upset and takes the notebook away. We're finally off on the freeway and driving to the city of Kyoto. Kyoto, here we come. Next time. See you guys later.